name my refrigerator? Dank Demoss.
Wow.
Look like it.
By the way, okay, we're going to get to that.
That rapper from Detroit.
I know, I'm going to say, oh, she started an OnlyFans.
My refrigerator be like, I can fit in there.
You know that, right? She started an OnlyFans.
We'll get to that.
Okay.
Lyft driver girl.
We got a special guest in the building.
Who we got?
We have Big Dank Demoss.
Like a lot of times people think that bigger people, obese, the F word people should just be in a house. When it's like, we not. Word? Yeah, the F word. I'm not.
Word that you can't say in your house.
Yeah.
Fat.
You don't like.
Oh.
I'm not saying that word.
Yeah, we don't use that word.
We go outside and people looking at us crazy, like, you know, we getting stared at for what? Because we big.
Blanding tells us she was just trying to get to a Detroit Lions watch party.
As I'm walking, I see him like making faces or whatever. I'm like, oh man.
Yeah, I got no space at my car is small.
I can fit in this car.
No, believe me, you can.
Yes, I can.
Believe me. So, I'm sorry.
So you really telling me I'm too big to get in your car, so I gotta order another Lyft? The kicker part was when he started to talk about his tires. You know, I feel like that was a slap in the face. That was like my tires, you know, like.
And to be more specific with you, I got very tired tires.
What I got to do with your tires?
Yeah, and you have no space.
How you know I don't have no space?
Dank Demoss, as she's known at the mic, is crushed by the whole situation.
I just want them to know, like, it really hurt my feelings.
John Marco and Zach Runyon say weight is a protected characteristic in Michigan by law.
I posted this video because y'all got us up. Y'all always trying to put big people in a category. Oh, big people this, or big da-da-da-da, or big this and da-da-da. Stop doing that shit. Oh, cover up, or da-da-da-da-da-da. You can't wear that. You big and da-da-da. You.
Have you ever seen her rap when she's sitting down doing this?
Yeah.
I mean, you look ridiculous.
Most people beatbox, she body box. She just.
And she's taking these OnlyFans.
She getting smashed on OnlyFans?
I want to watch it.
It doesn't say you'd have to get a subscription.
I want to watch it.
And you said you got an OnlyFans?
I do.
Oh, they running it up too.
They run it up on OnlyFans?
Man, they running it up.
I don't know. Y'all just gonna have to go see.
How much you making on an OnlyFans?
Dank Demoss, you know.
How much you making?
The money coming in.
What you making a month?
Allegedly.
Hey.
She said, "Sis, stay out my pocket."
Hey.
I want to watch somebody lift that up and put in it. I want to watch it.
Oh, wow.
I want to see where her hair stops on that little thing in the front, that little love seat in the front. I want to see where the hair stops and where it ends out the back of her head. I want to see it.
I guarantee her bathtub got a
Look
door
at that. Is that a picture of her?
Oh, God, I feel so bad.
Oh,
Yeah.
my God.
Hey, look.
Mold that we making. What's happening?
I don't know.
We gonna mold it. Big Dank delivery.
The big. That's what's gonna be.
I don't just want I want the fupa too. Yeah, I need everything.
That's gonna be mo.
Mo? The bonus?
Look, that's the bonus. You get the fupa for the bonus. You get the. You pay for first. Then you got the option for the fupa.
This is the greed they talked about in the Bible, okay? Because you want to get extra for the fupa.
You have extra for the fupa.
I want to see where the hair
Look, he's getting
begins and ends. I'm a weirdo.
But sad, you can't see the private part, and she's naked.
I know you can't see the private part. That's the part that I know she can't reach and wash.
Oh, bless her.
You can't wash your if there is a bean bag in front of it. You can't get to it. You can't wash your if a bag of clothes is sitting in your lap.
I seen the naked, well, not the naked, but I seen the pictures of her.
Like, how do you somebody like that? Like, I ain't even trying to be mean. Like, how do you have sex with a Dank Demoss built woman?
A Dank Demoss?
Well, Dank. You know, there's people that are specifically attracted to that. Remember I told you about that club that I went to with all my friends? They were all pretty heavy-set girls.
Like somebody's attracted to that type of woman.
And that's specifically
How do you have sex with them when they're that big?
You gotta be creative.
Give me things people say not to fight.
Damn, she too big, bro. I don't know. She too big, bro. I'm not fighting her.
We gotta jump up.
Right, you gonna help?
Hey, you coming outside with me?
Look.
Come on now.
Shit. Give me a good excuse to go to work.
Is between your legs. And to get between your legs,
She's got to be very flexible.
you have to lift mattresses. How do you have sex with a woman who, listen, what's the girl name? The singer, also from Detroit, who lost the weight.
You talking about Lizzo?
Lizzo. Yeah, she looks
Lizzo is living proof nobody wants to be that big.
Right.
That's why she's losing weight. She's living proof nobody wants to be that big.
Yeah.
Now this girl, this dump truck Demoss, how do you her without stretching your neck? What do you do? If she was naked, I would say, I know you can't wash that. I know you can't.
That's crazy.
I won't. You can't. I'm saying, like, what are we talking about here?
Somebody said Hungry Fans. You know
What they say?
She started a Hungry Fans.
She started a Hungry Fans.
Oh my God. Who said that? Gosh.
Hungry is crazy.
Who said that? We
Somebody
just
called a
passed
forklift bait.
Oh, I cannot with
Fort
them.
Lickophilia.
There it is. Self-preservation first.
Dank Demoss is suing Lyft after being refused entry into a small car by the driver. Let's use AI to find out what would have happened if the driver relented and let her in. And she's in.
I can fit in this car.
See, no problems at all.
The moment she went on
Breakfast Club.
the Breakfast Club and asked for a different seat, that was the end of her lawsuit. Period. End of discussion. They had a regular chair there or a bigger chair there, and she was like, do you have anything bigger? That ended the lawsuit.
Hold up. At that very moment, I said, that's a big settlement. It's going to be a couple of million. Some drivers said, absolutely not. She won't get a cent. Well, they finally settled. Obviously, we will never know the exact dollar amount, but she is probably a few $1 million richer. She sued and she made a lot of money.
So her and Lyft have settled the lawsuit, and the terms have not been publicly revealed. And that's all I got to say about that.
Okay, I can see a guy liking obese women. Dumpster Demoss chick is not an obese woman. She is something different.
What that is? So what is that?
You can't get to her unless to her. If her legs are up.
Well, how about doggy style? That's probably the easiest.
No, you can't do it doggy style because she can't wash her asshole.
So you'd have to do it for her.
If you her doggy style, you're gonna vomit.
Oh my God, how do you know?
What if she throw it back? Yeah, you'll be like,
I can't with this one. Somebody said,
Ladies and gentlemen of Flight Savages, you are now about to witness tales sure to anger high-calorie struggle rappers and modern women alike. As always, we can only guarantee to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth as we see it. And sometimes the truth is a big pill to swallow, but you gotta shut up, hold your nose, and take your medicine. So there's nothing left to do but get on up into it. Are you ready? Let's go.
Well, polite savages, it looks like Dank Demoss now has a major come up. Getting a big fat settlement check, where we don't know how much money she's getting in that settlement, but we all know that she's not going to be missing out on any meals, as she's getting the biggest deal of her lifetime, where we know Dank Demoss is scored big for the big girls, where all they gotta do is play the victim, getting empathy and sympathy from the public, as well as other women using that as the ultimate leverage into extorting money from these major brands, corporations, and people. But hey, the little guy's gotta win sometimes, and I'm sure a lot of people would be applauding her in her corner. But at the same time, she ain't a little guy, she's a big girl. But go right ahead and switch the genders and see what happens. As you know, the public is not gonna have any sort of sympathy for a fat man, where that big man is expected to pay his way through life. Where this woman, an obese woman, hey, no shade and no hate, but I gotta say, it's only the United States when a woman this big, celebrating obesity, is able to turn this situation and play victim, and gaining the most money through her obesity.
You also have to work around other people's situations as well. Like, so for example, when you fly, certain airlines give you an extra seat.
I fly Southwest. They give me a free seat. They give anybody my size a free extra seat.
Okay. And Delta as well?
The last time I drove Delta, I drove first class and I had my own seat and I was fine.
Okay.
I didn't need an extra seat.
Okay. Yeah, well, first class is, yeah.
Yeah.
So as you can see, Polite Savages, Lady Polite Savages, it seems like she has no problem in gaming the system. Now, I'm not going to be any kind of moral compass and say it's wrong or it's right. I'm just saying playing the Russian roulette with her life by eating too many calories is something that I'm always going to be standing by. I will not take any sort of delight if her demise came from being overweight. But what I will have to say though is that not many ladies are afforded the same luxury as Dank Demoss.
To them, it was as if I wasn't a human being. I was a monster, fat who couldn't board the airplane. I wasn't begging for charity. I paid to go home.
We're big bone, big booty, big BBL ladies. The moment they try to book a flight on an airlines, just like one Gracie Bond.
Airlines want plus-size people to pay extra now. Like, hello, your tiny seats barely fit a chihuahua. And last time I checked, 60% of the people is plus-size. So basically, we all gonna stand up during the flight. Some of you say that it's well-deserved, but what about having a condition and not be able to control it? Please drop your solutions below, because there is no way I'm giving more money to this airline. I'm not paying for 2 tickets.
You know that infamous IGOF model, where a couple search clicks away you can see her in your, that old corn, no. If you know what I mean. Gracie Bond, unlike Dank Demoss, gotta pay her way on each flight.
Some airlines banned me, so this is how I have to travel. Every time I travel, I used to buy 2 or 3 seats. So I started a campaign requesting bigger seats and they didn't like it. Now flying private is my only solution. This is a 10-hour flight, so my only requirement is a lot of food. The takeoff was very fast and the plane felt lighter. Being banned from airlines is the best thing that happened to me. Now I can enjoy all these experiences. I ate all the food in the plane and now we are landing. Is flying private the solution for big girls like me?
Some flights is able to give Miss Gracie Bond complimentary flights in private planes, all due to her having a gigantic, humongous, gravity field distorting, no light escaping, beta orbiting, big old James and the Giant Peach. That Badusi Tushy.
It's butt and booty, Badusi. That's what you smell. That's keeping it real. That's what you smell.
Where it just goes to show that Gracie Bond might not have got the full treatment like Dank Demoss. But if you don't have that big belly and you just got a big booty, she's still getting big money and still getting that complimentary air service.
From your point of view, do you think it's fair?
I feel like it's fair.
Why is that?
It just is. Like, if that's them, if they want to give their customers a free seat because of how big they are, then thank you. I appreciate it.
You know, but you could look at it both ways. You could look at it as, well, it's a full flight and they could have sold that seat to someone else, but ultimately they give you a free seat. But from a business point of view, they're ultimately losing a little bit of money as well.
That's them. You know, that's what they want to do.
Where you got OF models like this one Nutty Annie, who's also staking her claim and needing and complaining that she needs a first-class seat. Either this is a smart marketing play, or maybe she's gonna make her own run in the next coming year to try to secure free flights, upgraded seats, and fake narcissistic social empathy. You know, these ladies be getting that complimentary free service at times, but when it still comes down to it, what worst is is that they're risking their life and being a bad example for many other ladies out there, being social media influencers, amplifying their voice that being fat is okay and being overweight doesn't have any sort of complications. Just accepting for who I am, tolerate me for the free fat gains with full fat acceptance, even though we all know that she's not only causing much stress to the health insurance systems, but she's also causing much stress on automobile chassis and airplane seats.
Just a reminder that I am very fat and very sexy, and I am 100% glorifying obesity, and there's nothing you can do about it.
You can reach her throat easily, but you got to keep the cover over everything but her head.
Hilarious.
If she tried to pull the cover off her body, I'd be like, Sweat, you're not gonna f this erection up for me. They can't wash their privates when you're as big as a dump truck Demoss. I like a little meat. I like meat. Sometimes I like the girls who ain't got hardly no meat. I'm not picky, but morbidly obese is normally highly musty.
Right.
Pissy, because they can't get to it. They don't have with faucets connected to it. When they get in the tub, you know they don't sit down because they got to get up. Can you imagine that girl, Dank Demoss, or whatever her name is, Dump Truck Demoss? Can you imagine her trying to get out of a tub?
Oh, did you see that ankle over here on the left? Did you see her left ankle? Oh, it went. And she is literally 500 pounds. 500 pounds of pressure on them little ankles. I'm not making jokes. She's the one who posted it. And you see the dog back here? Okay, I guess we know what happened to him. She talking about, is the dog, why you ain't help your mama? What the hell the dog gonna do?
These 4 social media influencers were swept up by a movement that claims obesity is perfectly healthy. The tragic truth is they have all died under the age of 45. Yep, those young, happy influencers preaching how being huge doesn't mean you're unhealthy all lost their lives to obesity and related to its conditions. Jamie Lopez, who starred in US reality TV show Supersized Salon, died from heart complications aged 37. Dr. Kat, who questioned the links between weight and health, lost her life aged 42. Brittany Stewart died aged 28, having finally admitting shortly before her death that binge eating ruined her life. In today's society, we have these types of influencers continuously brainwashing people to believe that being obese is healthy. Fatness is almost glorified in our days, and saying anything negative about it makes you fat phobic.
So we've been saying this over and over again, that being morbidly obese is not really a good look because it may be game over and your end rather quickly when you're eating too many calories, putting more pressure on your heart and your organs, causing one day to be massive organ failure from having to carry all that weight, because you know that pressure, it causes enormous stress on a heart trying to pump blood throughout the whole system. We're just disguising our message in jokes and critiques, but ultimately we wish to see these ladies to at least drop down to a healthy weight and stop extorting the system. But then hey, again, if they keep on gaining all that weight and can't get themselves on an exercise plan, then one day they might find themselves either succumbing to a heart attack, stroke, and not being able to wake up from their sleep.
Let me ask you a question. You said that the F word, the fat, is a slur.
Yes.
How do you feel? How do you feel about the term big backs?
I just feel like, well, it's cute. You know, I do have a big bag.
Sound like a team.
Yeah, I do.
Yo,
the big bag.
Keys is the problem. Dank Demoss, or whatever her name is, Dump Truck Demoss. Can you imagine her trying to get out of a tub?
She can't keep no water in the tub. She sit down, it's all over the floor.
If she in a hot tub, the hot tub gonna be like, well.
She got to take a bath in a shower.
Can you imagine her on the diving board? You know what the lifeguard gonna say? Hey, What is this? That diving board gonna break if she bounce on that.
Man, yeah, see.
She needs to dive off a diving board in Wakanda.
Yeah. That is mediocrity.
This need a vibranium tub. Talking about I can fit in the ooh. Sit your big ass down.
That's all I got for you, you polite savages. Like and subscribe. Hit us up on all social media networks.
We found true happiness